Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to another Sean Logan video. In this video, we're gonna address some comments and questions that I got on my Facebook. But first, let me get some caffeine in my system. So just the other day, I posted something on Facebook asking my friends and followers, what kind of topics would you like to hear about on YouTube? First one, we've got Gordon says, I learned early on that very few crypto wallets are willing to take on American customers, and Coinbase was just about the only game in town for American newbies. All I know now is Coinbase sucks and has technical difficulties every time crypto value makes a major move, and I'm still wondering how private and secure they really are. What are your latest debit card recommendations and your latest Bitcoin wallet recommendations? And what about the customer experiences with them for us American crypto newbies? Can you make recommendations, give advice about those topics? Yes, I can absolutely give you some advice about those topics. I've been using different cryptocurrency wallets and exchanges since 2016. So almost 4 years I have been using cryptocurrency and living off cryptocurrency. When you say I learned early on that few crypto wallets are willing to take on American customers, I think what you're actually talking about there is cryptocurrency exchanges. Since wallets are free to download and many of the wallets are decentralized, that's the whole idea of having a cryptocurrency wallet. It's like being your own bank. It's a decentralized way to store value. But when you have to use an exchange, technically you are a customer because you are buying Bitcoin from the exchange. So when you join an exchange, you have to actually verify your identity with a photo ID. You have to upload your social security information. You have to upload your address, your name, your weight, your birth, your height, all this crazy stuff. They want to know everything about you, and they want to keep a record of it. But with a cryptocurrency wallet, you just download it, you set up the private keys, and you store the private keys offline, and then that's pretty much it. You got a wallet. You can send and receive Bitcoin to anywhere in the world without any central authority stopping a transaction or freezing your account. It's freaking great. But an exchange is different. An exchange is a centralized service, really, it's what it is. It's a service that you use to buy Bitcoin, and it's centralized. And when you're dealing with banks, when you're dealing with debit cards, bank accounts, routing numbers, you have to verify your identity. It's kind of a pain in the butt. It's a huge pain in the butt. But that's how you get it. That's how you do it these days, is you gotta use an exchange to buy Bitcoin. But there are other ways to get it without having to deal with all the verification processes. You can go on localbitcoins.com and find an in-person seller where you don't necessarily have to give them your ID or your personal information. You can give them cash on the spot, and then they give you the Bitcoin, and then you go and you part ways. But yes, Coinbase has been known to freeze people's accounts. They have been known to hold withdrawals for certain periods of time. They have been known to do all kinds of stuff like that. There has even been rumors that the Internal Revenue Service is trying to get their hands on all of Coinbase's data because they want to see all the people that are buying Bitcoin. God forbid if anyone were to prosper and have freedom in the United States. So aside from Coinbase, there are other options. You now have crypto.com, which is another application that you can download onto your mobile device, and you can link up a bank account or a debit card and buy it directly from the app. You can also do the same thing with Cash App. Cash App now has the ability to buy Bitcoin directly from the app. There's also a website called Coin Mama, which is an exchange that allows you to buy Bitcoin directly with a debit card. And if you just go into Google and type in how to buy Bitcoin with a debit card, you're gonna find all kinds of different exchanges all over the place. There's so many popping up. You could even type in Bitcoin ATMs in my city, and you're gonna find a whole bunch of Bitcoin ATMs. I mean, assuming that you live in a big city like the ones that I've lived in, like Los Angeles or Las Vegas or Miami or Chicago. If you live in a big city similar to that, you're probably gonna find Bitcoin ATMs all over the place. But if you live in a really tiny city in the middle of nowhere, you might have to drive a couple hours into the big city to find the Bitcoin ATMs. As far as wallets, I recommend the Exodus wallet, which is a multi-coin wallet that has a built-in decentralized exchange called Shapeshift. You do not need to verify your identity with Exodus. You just download the wallet, save the private keys, and you're good to go. Not only that, they're adding more and more digital assets to the wallet as time goes on. There's another wallet very similar to the Exodus wallet called the Jax wallet, which again is a multi-coin wallet, has a built-in decentralized exchange, don't need to verify, don't need to upload your photo ID, your address, your birth date, none of that stuff. Another great wallet that I like is the HODL wallet. That's H-O-D-L. It's hold spelled wrong. It means in the cryptocurrency world, it means hold on for dear life, like never sell your Bitcoin because it's gonna keep going up. That's what hodlers believe. They believe that you just hold on to your Bitcoin and you never sell it because the longer you hold on to it, the more it increases in value. So what I recommend for storing large amounts of Bitcoin is a private key wallet, not an exchange, not a website wallet, a private key wallet, because when you store the private keys offline, then it can't be hacked. If you store your private keys in your email or you keep them on a file saved on your computer, it's possible that it could get hacked. So always write them down in a notebook or save them on a flash drive and then store it offline. And when you start getting even larger amounts of cryptocurrency, what I recommend is you get yourself what's called a hardware wallet. In fact, I've got two hardware wallets right now I'm using that I will share with you. The Trezor wallet, the Ledger Nano. That's what it looks like in the box. And that's what it looks like out of the box. These are just little USB kind of devices that you plug into your computer. And then you use your private keys. The private keys have to be entered through these little devices, and then you can access your coins on the blockchain. So with the Trezor or the Ledger Nano, this adds an extra layer of security that you do not have with a regular private key wallet. If you click the link in the description of this video, it will take you to the Trezor website where you can purchase a Trezor wallet starting at 55 USD all the way up to 552 USD for the Trezor One metallic version, which is their more high-end fancy pants version. If you click the link right below that, it'll take you to the Ledger Nano website where you can purchase a Ledger Nano starting at 59 bucks for the more basic version, all the way up to several $100s depending on which one you buy. Now let's talk about my Bitcoin debit card recommendations. I currently use two Bitcoin debit cards here in the United States. One is BitPay, the other is MCO, also known as Crypto.com, the Crypto.com card. These both give you the ability to load the cards with Bitcoin and it immediately converts into USD based off the real-time exchange rate. Pretty nifty, pretty cool little tools to have if you're ever at a business and they don't accept Bitcoin directly. You just convert it onto the card and then boom, you swipe the card and you buy your stuff. This card I got from Crypto.com was completely free of charge. The BitPay card cost 10 bucks and yes, you can pay in Bitcoin. There was one other card I was using called the Shift card, which was Coinbase's debit card, but they discontinued it in the United States, and now I believe it is only available in the United Kingdom and Europe, and they changed it from the Shift card to the Coinbase card. There's one other card that is also not available in the USA that other people are using. It's called Wirex, W-I-R-E-X, so you can look into that one too. Never used it because it's not available in my country. And we'll end this video with one last wallet recommendation. It is called the Atomic Wallet. And the reason that I like the Atomic Wallet is because it is a multi-coin wallet with a built-in exchange that also holds a coin called Cardano, also known as ADA, which is a coin that I have been accumulating, every so often during the sideways market that we're in right now. And Exodus does not have that coin listed, but Atomic does. So if you're a fan of Cardano, you might want to get the Atomic Wallet. Hang on one second, let me get some more caffeine. And back to your comment about you were wondering how private and secure these wallets really were as far as the Coinbase and the centralized exchange wallets. They're not very secure. In fact, they're not secure at all. I highly recommend you never store cryptocurrency on the Coinbase wallet. It is, however, convenient to use for an exchange. So unless you're actively exchanging and trading, then there's really no reason to be storing cryptocurrency on a centralized exchange like Coinbase or Coin Payments or Binance or Bittrex or any of those. Only keep your cryptocurrency on an exchange if you're actively trading. Once you're done trading, send it off the exchange to your private key wallet because the private key wallet is way safer and way more secure. And when you are using your exchanges, make sure you have two-factor authentication enabled because it is adding another layer of security in case a hacker tries to hack into your account and steal all your coins, which happens all the time. Exchanges get hacked all the time. People always lose money by keeping their cryptocurrency on an exchange. So it is getting easier and easier to buy cryptocurrency Now, a lot of these exchanges have apps. You can download them right to your smartphones, or you can just log into them from a computer. And you can hook up your bank, you can hook up your debit card and just buy it right there on the spot, just by clicking a few buttons on these. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. If you got some value out of that information, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button. Let me know if there's any other topics you'd like me to speak about. All right, gotta go, see you guys.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like the kind of content that I share, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, and connect with me on Facebook or Instagram. I have left links to all my social media in the description of this video. Everyone, have a wonderful day. Sean Logan signing out.